Well, hey there and hello and welcome to the bedroom of the dollhouse for another reading from The Secret Language of Birthdays by Goldschneider and Joost for August 10th, the day of the velvet voice. Ooh, yeah, a little baritone there. And we got us an image or a visual representation of this day, the day of the velvet voice. We got us a cat opposite a gramophone. It's like the exact opposite of the RCA logo. His master's voice, still under copyright apparently. And dogs don't have no velvet voices, do they? So you gotta get a cat in there, I suppose. Or maybe the velvet touch. No, but any event, is it August 10th and it's your birthday today? Well, if it is, I just want to extend you a heartfelt happy birthday, all right? If you find this video long or perhaps shortly after your birthday has already come and gone, I hope you had a happy birthday. 100%, all right? Hope you had a happy birthday. For everyone else who's just joining us randomly or out of curiosity, I just want to say welcome and hope you enjoy yourself. Now, before we dive in with the birthday read, let's roll us some dice. That's right. Why are we rolling dice, you may be wondering? Well, it is the Diecast Birthday Cast. We got to live up to the namesake. We also roll it for synchronicity's sake. That's right. Ooh, and we rolled us a 5 and a 4. Almost a 10. Almost a 10. We got 5 in the crown and a 4 in the root for you New Age chakra folks. That's right. Keep it in frame, buddy. All right. Hey, what's synchronicity, you may be wondering? Well, it's just you going out into the world and looking for those numbers, but having the attention that those are the numbers the universe has chosen for you this day, and you keep an eye out for them. And a lot of times, if you do as much, you're going to start to see the world line up for you in certain little small, sometimes interesting ways. And it's just fun. You know, it don't cost you nothing to go out there and walk around, but maybe you get on a bus or something, like the number 9 bus or the number 54 bus and get off on stop number 9. It's just things like that. You kind of cascade your way along the route that the universe starts taking, and you never know what'll happen. You just see interesting things, and the universe line up for you, let you know you're on the right path. That's right. Okay, hey, enough of that jaw-jacking. Let's dive in with your birthday. That's right. Your month is August. Your day is the 10th, and your sign is they missed all the entries on this one. It's fun to find the typos. Your sign, I would assume, is about 18 to 20 degrees Leo. It doesn't say here, so I gotta do some dead reckoning here. And your sign is, Leo. Your period is Leo 2 specifically, and your period and element, or your quality and element rather, is fixed fire. Hey, how about that? Sometimes these errors don't happen necessarily. They're not plans, all right? Okay, let's dive in with your birthday proper now. August 10th, the day of the velvet voice. All right. August 10 people project their image forcefully on the world around them. And theirs is a voice that literally must be heard. It is noteworthy that their mode of expression often assumes equal importance with the content of their statement. Thus, matters of style and technique figure predominantly in their communication. August 10 people are often sought out by others for their liveliness and good humor. Highly dependable, there is nothing flighty about them, but they have a great capacity for making people feel good, and thus make excellent entertainers. And while they feel appreciated, the ability of those born on this day to give of themselves, not only to loved ones, but to many with whom they have come in contact in daily life, seems unlimited. Yet, even giving can be an escape for avoiding the difficult but important introspective work that needs to be done in order to bring their personality into full bloom. That's right. And those more highly evolved individuals born in this day come to recognize the value of spending time alone, a realization that often emerges in their late 30s, early 40s. And getting to know themselves can become an important priority, and is often not until this point in life that they develop the capacity to make thorough preparations to meet approaching challenges. And such practical planning will keep them from overreaching themselves or allowing unrealistic expectations to dominate their thinking. Professions in which August 10 people can display their verbal talents are best suited for them. And if they work for a company, or within a company rather, it is preferable that their job involve either customer contact or interaction with coworkers and not too much time behind a desk. Getting constant feedback from others, whether in the marketplace or at home, will be of great importance in their growth, particularly if they can use such criticism constructively. A media-oriented career or business in their work is continually being evaluated. Continually being evaluated fits these criteria. However, since August 10 people tend to be ambitious, they must be aware of elitism as they move up the social ladder. August 10 people are sometimes difficult to reach emotionally, and although many born on this day have a strong need for an audience, they do not open up easily at a personal level. Thus, they may come to put too much emphasis on how they are treated in the public. Those born on this day suffer greatly when their work is not appreciated. Repeated rejection can lead to a cynical attitude, which only undercuts their efforts. Therefore, it is not only important that August 10 people develop toughness and conviction about themselves, which will make them less dependent on the approval of others, but also deepen their capacity to trust as well as share. Generally, August 10 people care less for money than the satisfaction they gain from a job well done. And the virtues of such an attitude are apparent, but the downside is that they may not demand a proper return for their work. All right. Hey, what did I have to say about your birthday breakdown? I did some notes for you here. The things I find interesting in comparison to a lot of the other days, because I know you don't want to go watch all those. This is your birthday. So let's see what I had to say about your breakdown here. A forceful projector of their image on the world. All right? Very interesting. And they say your voice literally must be heard. All right? Literally must be heard. So, it makes me really wonder what it sounds like in a figurative sense, right? I suppose in that case, your previously mentioned form of expression would really have to do all the heavy lifting. So lots of pronounced hand motions, or ASL, I would assume, if you like, all right? Which I imagine would go hand in glove with your liveliness and good humor. Hopefully for puns there, all right? So maybe give some serious thought toward learning sign. That's a question. Yeah. All right. Still joking around here, I guess. The misuse of devotion from coherent sense aside, it's good you're highly dependable and have a great capacity for making people feel good. All right. The state of things as they are presented in popular media today, at least, I'd say the world is in sore need of people that make other people feel good. And if feeling appreciated really does help endorse your ability to give yourself to others. Well, let me just take a moment to tell you I appreciate you, all right? And I know that probably sounds ridiculous, but you've probably, if you're hearing this, you've watched this far, and I appreciate it. And you know what? It's good to hear it, you know, and if it doesn't really mean anything to you, well, guess what? Those placebo effects, they really work, so I appreciate you, all right? Even if you don't believe it, just hear it. Just hear it. It'll have great effect. And if that helps other people feel good because you feel good, well, hey, I'm get right behind that, okay? So I appreciate you. All right. What else do I have to say here? If I can be a part of making others feel great, well, wishing you a happy birthday, well, it certainly wasn't a wasted effort. I wrote it better than I said it ad-lib. Also, what did I say? Do the introspective work, as it mentioned, okay? No paralysis by procrastination. Get busy. Just do something. All right, I think of rolling out of bed as a success a lot of times, and that gets me on the train to doing more productive work. So do the introspective work. I 100% endorse whatever it takes to realize a higher state of enlightenment and self-evolution, okay? As the reading related. So don't overthink things, all right? As I said, use your verbal talents to develop yourself, your conviction, and demand what you deserve for your value, all right? Easy, right? That's what I wrote here. Easy, right? Okay. Hey, let's move on to your numbers and your planets. All right. Hopefully I was in frame over there. I can't see when I go to the B cam over here. So let me see what we got for your numbers and your planets. Your alignment frame doesn't matter to us. This is our birthday. All right. Those born on the 10th of the month are ruled by the number 1, as 1 plus 0 equals 10. Apparently 1 plus 0 equals 1. All sorts of typos a day. So it's ruled by the number 1 and by the sun. Those ruled by the number 1 generally have well-defined views and are eager to rise to the top. And August 10 people must, of course, beware of going too far on this road, being overcome with their power drives and demanding too much attention and overwhelming everyone with their tremendous energy. The sun, also a ruler of Leo, carries in its symbolism strong creative energy and fire, that's right, which should be kept flowing steadily rather than allowed to flare out of control. All right, what I had to say about your numbers and your planets. All right, let's turn the page of the notes there. All right, number 1, the sun rulership and Leo sun rulership. So you got a dichotomy of the sun, all right? Well, this is what you might call a snake eyes event. That's my own turn phrase, okay? Is any metric that I see it, even if that technically adds up to 2, all right? But my views are a little less well-defined, all right? So that said, I find it very interesting that they warn of leaning into your inherent drive and eagerness, your tremendous energy, possibly too much for others. That's interesting, all right? So maybe just be mindful of that, because you have a rulership which encourages you to be extra strong. So be mindful other people might not take well to that. That's my advice anyhow. It's possibly too much for others, which makes sense in the case of nuclear energy, right? You got 2 sun rulerships. The sun is fueled by nuclear energy. So be like fission, all right? And bring atoms together versus fission, which tears them apart. That's right. There's my nuclear energy metaphor, all right? Nuclear energy metaphor. And that's what I wrote for your numbers and your planets. So let's move on to your tarot. The more eclectic of the metaphysical practices by my mind, but it's fun, it's free, it's in the book, and why not examine it? Maybe we'll learn something. 10th card, the major arcana, is the Wheel of Fortune, which signifies a reversal in fortune, and it suggests that there is nothing permanent except change. And those ruled by the numbers 1 and 10 seem to focus on seizing opportunities. Indeed, acting at just the right moment is the key to their success. And again, the Wheel of Fortune teaches that no success in life is permanent, nor any failure. All right, hey, they kind of did a little copy-paste job on this particular tarot entry, not really personalizing it to you. Sometimes they do that, but let's dive in and see if I had anything to say about it. The Wheel of Fortune. All right, nothing is permanent except change. The dynamic versus the static. Being dynamic, be dynamic is what I wrote here. Robert Pirsig's Metaphysic Equality to my fellow philosophy majors or readers of The Art of Motorcycle Maintenance. Robert Pirsig was a philosopher who examined the idea of quality. What is it? We all know what it is, but if you are asked to define it, it's not so easy to do. Then that kind of that evolved into the whole metaphysical quality and the idea of dynamics versus static. So the dynamics eat the static in a very nutshell kind of way. So be dynamic. You got to constantly evolve, all right? Seize opportunity, okay? But if you miss it, just refer to your daily numbers. That's right. You got to let the universe line up for you. There will be other opportunities, but just don't let them go to waste, all right? You never know what might come from it. What else I have to say here? Be the change. No success in life is permanent, nor any failure. Seize the opportunity. But if you miss it, just refer to the element. I said all that. But yeah, maybe don't miss your opportunities. Yeah, so seize your opportunities. Maybe don't miss them, all right? Whew, I was all off base on that one. Maybe refer to your notes more diligently. That's right. All right, hey, let's move on to your health. Doing a little critical analysis while I'm doing this birthday read for you. It's about you, not me. All right, health. Those born on August 10 may put too much emphasis on how they look. Ooh. Consequently, they can tend to their physique, teeth, hair, and skin at the expense of their mental health. Typically, those born in this day can look very good while actually being in less than top shape. August 10 people should, of course, take particular care with their voice, their throat, and larynx. They should also avoid all unnecessary stress to their heart, their spine, and their circulatory and nervous systems in general. Boy, the whole gamut there. In addition, they should take care that social drinking and smoking are kept under control. Finally, they should put their social instincts to work in some form of exercise, say tennis, roller skating, skiing, for example. As later in life, they must beware of putting on excess weight and becoming vegetative. All right. Well, they really drill down on a lot of the areas of your body that you're susceptible to issues. I'll tell you what, that's different from a lot of other folks. Some folks, it's just one or two things. So I don't know where they get the idea for that. But yeah, you be careful your heart, spine, circulatory system, and your nervous system. But what did I have to say in the notes? All right, we got here. Ooh, don't put too much emphasis on how you look. All right, just enough, right? Good makeup is hardly, if at all, noticeable. Good makeup is hardly, if at all, noticeable. And even that garbage thrift clothing can look good if the cut, fit, pressing, and clean are on point. And bodybuilding is great, but overdone, and the only utility and the only purpose it serves is to move really heavy iron around within like a 3-foot radius. I've heard of bodybuilders who can't go up a flight of stairs without their heart feeling like it's going to give out. So, everything in moderation. Just enough, okay? What else we got here? Drill down and maintain your inherent gifts, I think, is the takeaway from this. So keep track and keep care of your voice. That's right, keep care. That makes a lot of sense, don't it, buddy? All right, hey, let's dive in with some advice. All right, some advice. Question your attachment to external values and develop self-confidence so that you are not so dependent on the opinion and the approval of others. Cultivate awareness, acceptance, unselfish love, and unconditional giving. Wow, they expect you to carry the weight of the world on your shoulders, don't they? In a manner of speaking. But hey, just be aware of it. All right, let's dive into the notes. What do I have to say? Develop, your self-confidence. Develop your self-confidence. My writing here. It said previously, I reckon being, learn to appreciate being alone, okay, and functioning in as much of a capacity. It's worth drilling down on. Again, I think they mentioned it previously. Especially considering so much of this read, it considers social skills and your function within society and how you do well at making others feel good. Well, make sure you feel good, all right? And there's nothing wrong with learning how to be alone. Because if you can function in that capacity and you already have an inherent gift with the social standings of other people and keeping other people feeling good, well, then you need to improve that other one, right? And you want to be able to function in that one as well. I think that's what I'm trying to say. That's right. I've been in a lot of situations in my life where I had to be alone, and so you just got to get used to it. And you know what? Sometimes you prefer that, and then the social thing kind of goes by the wayside. So I need to improve myself in that area. But who cares about me? This is your birthday. All right, so let's dive in with your meditation. All right, your meditation. Are you ready? The TV is a gun pointed at the viewer. Once again, the TV is a gun pointed at the viewer. You take that for what you need. I'm not going to try to break it down for you. It's your birthday. All right, hey, let's move on to your strengths and your weaknesses. Your strengths: you're attractive, you're fun, you're vocally seductive. Ooh, that's a good one. I haven't seen that one before. All right, and your weaknesses, are you ready? Ooh, what are these going to be? You're needy. Ugh, that one sucks. You're lacking in self-trust. Ooh, their bulls are both serious. But at least you're not like authoritarian or a lot of the other Leo attributes. They all kind of drill down on those people being like overly powerful. And what's interesting here is you're ruled by dual sun rulership. So you think that would be in there. But no, maybe if Mars had been in there with it. But you lucked out. All right. You're just needy. You lucked out. All right. That's not a good thing. Oh, all right. So let's dive in with those born on this day so we can get a snapshot of the other people who share your company, right? And then a lot of times Just me speaking with a lot of people, they really don't know what to do with their lives. And I'm not saying that's the case for you, but if it is, let's see what the people who also share your birthday did with their lives. Because if you find any of this applies to yourself, maybe it applies to them, and let's see what they did. So maybe you share some commonalities with those born on this day. We got Patty Austin, a jazz popular singer. We have Ian Anderson, a rock singer, a flutist, songwriter, and he was with the Jethro Tull Band. We have Ashley Putnam, coloratura soprano. How do you pronounce that? I don't know. Eddie Fisher, popular singer. Jimmy Dean, a popular singer. Herbert Hoover, the U.S. president, refused to finance employment after the stock market crash in 1929, it says. International relief director and founder of the Hoover Institution of War, Revolution, and Peace. So much about Hoover here. We got Norma Shearer, film actress. Rosanna Arquette, film and TV actress. We have Rhonda Fleming, film actress. Martha Heyer, a film actress. Jane Wyatt, a film actress. Camillo Benso de Cavour, an Italian count. Ooh, that's different. Statesman, political leader, premier of Sardinia, and assisted in unification of Italy. We have Wolfgang Paul, a Nobel Prize-winning physicist, and it says Paul Trap. That must have been something he made. We have Red Holtzman, a basketball player coach of the year, and he took the New York Knicks to 2 NBA titles and 9th in all-time wins. We also have Raffaello De Nola, an Italian business executive, an Alfa Romeo director. We also have Benjamin Ward, a New York police commissioner. A. Schnechter, a NBC broadcasting executive. Boy, a lot of TV and singing in this one. Hugo Echner, Zeppelin developer and Hindenburg commander. We also have Alexander Glazunov, a Russian composer. Michael Mantler, an avant-garde jazz composer, trumpeter, and founding member of Jazz Composers Orchestra. All right, we finished a little week there with my velvet voice, but of no matter. It sounds like you are in good company. So let's do this little butchering for all the names that I messed up here. All right, hey, and yours, take us out here. Let's just say your season is summer. They didn't miss the entry on this one. Your sign, once again, is Leo, of the Leo 2 period specifically. And your quality and elements is fixed fire. Let me just show you that they forgot to enter it in there. I think it's kind of interesting. Find these typos in professional books. It's just empty. It's just empty. Oh, they forgot about August tenors. All right. And once again, if today was your birthday, I just want to say happy birthday. All the ad-libbing aside, I really hope you had a happy birthday. Or have, right? And this has been Secret Language of Birthdays by Gary Goldschneider and Joost Elfers. If you're interested to get yourself a copy in this book, I have a just affiliate link down in the description. So go down there, shop through it, support the channel. I'd highly appreciate it. And I'm sure the authors wouldn't mind you buying a copy or two, right? It makes a great coffee table book, gift for somebody. In any event, once again, if it was your birthday, I can't emphasize happy birthday. And I appreciate you, all right? So you go out there and you help pass along the good feelings, all right? Use that placebo. I appreciate you. If you made it this far, for sure. All right. For everyone else who joined us randomly, appreciate you too, all right? And don't forget your daily numbers, one away from your birthday. That's right. All right. You take care of yourselves.